Beast mode here. We got a 10-minute rapid game against women's candidate master Phyllis Namasiku. Sorry if I said that name wrong, but anyways, going up against the title player here, we go with a reliable E4. And then Phyllis comes at us with a perk defense. Alright, so I don't really have a repertoire to go up against the perk, so I'm just going standard opening stuff. I'm pretty comfortable in these F4 positions, pushing the pawn to F4. And she game kills her bishop, and I go for this kind of 3 pawns attack, and it develops into a modern defense. Develops a knight, I develop my knight, then she strikes back in the center with C5, so I take. She brings the queen out to A5, and I'm not too familiar with this position, so I just take the pawn. Kind of a mistake, because she can take this pawn now on E4, and my knight is pinned by the queen right there, which is what she does. She takes, so I say, screw it, I'm already here. Let's just snag another pawn. Why not? And I calculated. Knight takes, I take back, bishop takes, and I block with the bishop. Right? She can't take my rook because then I'll take the thing. And I figure, not the end of the world. That's what happens. She takes, take back, bishop takes, block with the bishop. Then she decides to take my bishop. Right? She can't take my rook here again because the queen would be fine. So I take back to the knight. She gets the pawn back. Then I develop my bishop to a better square so I can get ready to castle. She brings her rook over. She's going to go for like a castle by hand. And I just castle normally. Again, castle by hand. She tucks her king back away in the corner. I get my knight to a better square, a little more active over on B3, attacking the queen. I'm not worried about this check right here, so I just got the queen. She brings her knight out. I'll push my queen up, right? 2 thoughts here. Let's get the rooks over into the middle of the board, and then also I might potentially give a check over here, or slide it on this diagonal and sneak in the back way. But who knows? She brings her knight over, and I find this nice move here. F5. Alright, she takes. I can take back. Pawn takes. And then I got a check over on the H file, which is what happens. Take, 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 check right here. Best move in this position is taking with the rook first. If I didn't see that, I just go right in for the kill. Slide the king over, and then I take. And kind of a lot of pressure on her in this position right here. She finds this nice move, knight to E4. Right, and this move had me scrambling. I spent over a minute, about a minute and a half on this move right here, trying to figure out what to do, because I wanted to give a check on G5, but obviously the knight protects it now. Thought about sliding my queen down, attacking the knight, but she has this check right here. So say I do play this move, she would then go check, which would be a blunder, surprisingly. So I missed this. I was tweaking about this move. I was worried about, say I just went here, I don't know, check, here, discovered attack. So freaked myself out for no reason. This move would have worked just fine, because now she does it. Right, I just want a piece. So I missed that. The best move from the computer is just coming up for that same reason. So after spending a minute and a half just tweaking out, I just go for the trade. Double up the pawns, I'm going to try to win this game. Slide my king over just to stop any funny business. He checks, potentially increase the f2 square. Brings the rook over. I find this nice move on to c4. Right. Kind of bait her into taking that pawn. And my thought process was a double attack on this knight, put some pressure in case it ever moves. So I go right here, rook to f4. She defends it, and then trade. Get my rook over to open c file. Then she jumps her knight to the edge of the board, and I start bringing my knight into the game. He's been asleep over here for too long. My thought process is I'm going to go to this f5 square, block the king off from this only escape square, but maybe get some checkmating ideas potentially. She blunders right here, kind of walks right into checkmate in a sense. Not checkmate, but this move is a blunder because it allows me to win this rook right here. So go ahead and take a minute and think about how I could win her rook in this position. Right, it's simple. Check. She can block, then I win the rook. Or she moves the king, and I go forward right here. But I did miss that. Got a little too big for my britches. I jumped my knight in too soon, but fortunately, she blundered again. Alright, blundered mate here, not just giving up her rook, because check, escape square is blocked off by the knight. Only move, it's blocking, and it's checkmate. But she resigns in this position. So, good game to Phyllis. Drop a comment down below if you want to play me. I'll post a game recap. Thanks for watching.